What's going on, guys? My name is JJ, or I can use my channel say, and welcome to my top 5 favorite ground type Pokemon. And number 5 we have Swampert. Swampert's a very good Pokemon in my opinion. I do really like it. I don't know, like I've said in my top 10. What's it called? Mudkip was my first ever Pokemon ever. On the game, so I don't know if Swampert would have anything to do with that. It might do, yes, I'm not too sure. But Swampert's a water ground. It's only got one weakness, which is grass. Although it's quarter weak to it, it's still got immunity to electric, and yeah, it's only got one weakness. It's a good Pokemon. Those stats, as you can see on the screen, are pretty good. It's only speed that lacks, but then speed on pretty much all ground types aren't the best. I don't know, I guess with all the Pokemon on this list, I just kind of naturally like them maybe. However, Swampert, I don't know, it's just something about him. I guess as well he's getting a Mega Evolution in the next games, which will be awesome. I definitely want to have a Mudkip as my starter to use his Mega Evolution, which would be awesome. And number 4 we have Nido King. Nido King is it's actually a fairly decent Pokemon. You can see his stats are quite averagely. I don't think average is a word, but I'm going to use it for this video. I think they're quite well based out. They're quite average. They're all roughly the same, apart from attack, which is quite good. It's a poison ground Pokemon, so it's got a couple more weaknesses. Nido King's one of those Pokemon I've always wanted to actually use. However, I've never got around to actually using it. I've used it sometimes in showdown matches, but I'm using like a let's play or just single play, just doing it on my own, just off screen. Things like that. I've never actually got around to leveling up, and but yeah, I've always wanted to do. It's just one of those Pokemon I naturally liked. I don't know, I do kind of have a thing towards poison types. I do quite like poison types. Obviously not as much as steel types, however. I do quite like poison types as well, so I think that's why I put Nido King at number 4. And number 3 we have Donan. Donan is just a really cool Pokemon. I actually remember seeing it on the anime, which is what made me like it. I genuinely remember if I think Ash had one. It was either Misty, Brook, or Ash who had one, I think, if I remember correctly. I watched the anime from when I watched it from that certain episode for literally years, so my memory might be a little off there, but I watched it on the anime and I really liked it. So I went and then caught up my game. I was playing Emerald. It took forever to find a I think it's called a Fanfy. I know what Pokemon is, I just can't usually pronounce them. So basically I went and spent literally an hour, because I seem to have quite bad luck when it comes to finding Pokemon with low encounter rates. So it took me for literally ages to find a Fanfy, just to evolve it into Donan, just to use it for a couple battles. Donan is just a Pokemon I've just, like I said, with all the other ones I naturally like. It's got 3 weaknesses. It's attack and defense, that's really good. Although its speed isn't the best, but like I said, with ground Pokemon, speed never really is the best with them. You get, I'm not saying every ground type speed is terrible, because you will get the odd occasional ground type that has an immensely good speed. However, that's not the case with the majority of ground types. But speed don't really matter. Donan is defense that probably makes up for it, and then when it can get an offensive attack going, using a physical attack would definitely be worthwhile. And number 2 we have Rhyperior. Rhyperior I really like. The thing about it is that it's one of those ones like Electivire, like Mortar, Magnezone, all these new 3rd evolution Pokemon introduced in Sinnoh in the is it 4th gen? I think that's the gen. It was Diamond, Pearl, and then Platinum. These were introduced in, and I don't know, I just really I really like the Electivire and Rhyperior out of all of them. Out of all the new Pokemon introduced, evolution wise, Rhyperior and Electivire stood out the most to me. Rhyperior, its stats are phenomenal. If you have a look on the right there, we've got the attack, defense, and HP stats, which is just unbelievable. Speed isn't the best, but I just explained why. However, but its defense will definitely make up for that. It will take a lot to one-hit KO Rhyperior unless you go for a special move, which then you'll probably most likely find you can just take out quite easily in one hit. It's got a fair amount of weaknesses, to be fair. Quad weak to grass, quad weak to water, weak to ice, fighting, ground, and steel. So it has got a lot of weaknesses, but when there's a big, bulky, and strong Pokemon like that, you're gonna need a lot more options to try and take something like that down. Rhyperior is just a very good Pokemon. I've used it a few times in single player. I've used it a fair amount of times as well in competitive battling as well. But at number 1 we have Exod. Now when Black and White came out, and I was just looking through the Pokédex, as you do, you just are like, oh cool, that's new, you think, that looks crap, what the hell is that, what's that supposed to be, things like that. I saw Exod and I was just like, oh my god, I need to catch one of these. So I literally spent ages trying to Google it, like, because I got it Black and White in the day it came out, so there wasn't actually a lot to find about where to catch this thing. So I spent ages trying to find it, and eventually I found the Pokemon that evolves into it, which is Jilbur, I think, and I found out that it's on like a certain patch in a cave or something. It's something like that. I can't actually remember off the top of my head. So basically, I spent ages trying to find out how to get one, and I spent ages trying to find a Jilbur, and then it took me not too long to finally raise it up. Exod is just a very, I guess, cool Pokemon. I don't want to say cool. It's just my opinion, obviously. I really like it. It's a sorry about hitting the mic there. It's a very good Pokemon. Defensively, it's not the best. Special attackingly, not the best either. Its speed though is pretty decent, which will help. So if you can easily train its speed, it's going to be very deadly. Its attack and HP stats as well are very good. Its attack is phenomenal. It's part of Steel, so it does increase a few extra weaknesses. However, ground, obviously its attack just makes up for that, really. I put Exod there, I guess, just because it's one of those Pokemon. I guess we're the same with all my number ones on the top 5. Is that it's just one of those Pokemon. It's just by far, outstandingly the most liked by me. And I guess that's why Exod is number 1. Thank you very much everyone for watching. This was entirely my own personal opinion. This is just my personal top 5 favourite ground type, not the top 5 best. So obviously people will disagree with my top 5. However, let me know in the comments below what you think of my top 5. If you agree, what Pokemon you would, what's your top 5? I'd love to hear what your guys' top 5 ground types are. Like I said, this is happening every Tuesday, so if you want to see a certain type being done, leave a comment below and I'll get straight into it. Thank you everyone for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, and I'll see you next time for another Pokemon video. Goodbye.